welcome to Shrestha Academy, a step towards the success. So dear students, the topic of today's video is fraction and its types. Okay, so let's start the video. So dear students, any number which is in the form of a by b or a upon b, okay, it is known as the fraction. Okay, so here a and b are any natural numbers. Okay, for example 2 by 3 or 1 by 5. So dear students, you can see here these two numbers are in the form of a upon b or a by b. Okay, so here we will call this two term as a fractional term or fraction. Okay, now dear students, we are going to see the types of fraction. Okay, so here we are going to see the 5 types of fraction, namely the proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, like fraction, and the last one unlike fraction. Okay, so we will see all these fraction in detail. Okay, so starting with the first one, that is our proper fraction. Okay, so first of all we will define it. Okay, then we will see its examples. Okay, so dear students, any fraction, okay, whose denominator is greater than its numerator, okay, is called proper fraction. Okay, so dear students, what is the meaning of this? So dear students, ऐसा फ्रैक्शन जिसमें आपका जो डिनोमिनेटर होगा, ओके, वो बड़ा होगा न्यूमरेटर से. ओके, इन दैट केस वी विल कॉल दैट फ्रैक्शन एज अ प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल 2 by 5, 3 by 7, 11 upon 15. So dear students, you can see here in all the examples, okay, here the denominator, it is 5 in this case, it is 7 in the second case, and it is 15. So in all examples, here the denominator is greater than its numerator term. Okay, so we will call, these are the examples of proper fraction. Okay, again let's define it. So a fraction whose denominator is greater than its numerator is called the proper fraction. Okay, so I hope dear students आपको ये definition clear हो गया होगा. Okay, now let's see the improper fraction. Okay, so it is very similar, or we can say it is opposite to the proper fraction. Okay, so the fraction whose denominator is either less than or equal to its numerator is called the improper fraction. Okay, so ऐसा fraction जिसका denominator या तो आपका छोटा हो, okay, smaller हो या equal हो, okay, with the numerator, okay, that fraction is called the improper fraction. Okay, so let's see the examples. So dear student, if you see the example, so 5 by 3, okay, here you can see the numerator is greater than its denominator, so we can say it is example of improper fraction. Okay, let's see the second one. Here again you can see the numerator, that is 17 here. Okay, it is greater than the 6 with the denominator. So again it is an example of improper fraction. Okay, let's see one more. 42 by 9. So again here numerator is greater than denominator. So we will call, these are examples of improper fraction. Okay, so the fraction whose denominator is either less than or equal to the numerator is called improper fraction. Okay, I hope आपको ये भी clear हो गया होगा. Okay, so let's see the third one, that is the mixed fraction. So dear students, a mixed fraction is the combination of a natural number and a proper fraction. Okay, so एक ऐसा fraction, okay, जिसमें एक natural number हो और साथ में एक proper fraction हो. Okay, we will call that fraction as mixed fraction. Okay, for example, so dear student, here 1 3 by 4. Okay, it is the example of mixed fraction. So here 1 is the natural number. Okay, and 3 by 4 it is a proper fraction. Okay, some more examples. So here 3 5 by 7, 7 9 by 13. Okay, so these are examples of mixed fraction. Okay, so again let's conclude. Any fraction which is the combination of natural number and proper fraction is called mixed fraction. Okay, so now let's see the fourth one, that is the like fraction. Okay, so it is very simple dear students. So dear students, ऐसे fractions जिसमें आपका जो denominator हो वो same हो, okay, are called like fraction. For example, 2 upon 11, 7 upon 11, 9 upon 11. So dear student, here you can see the denominator of all fractional term. Okay, so here the denominator of all fractions are 11. Okay, so we can say all are example of like fraction. Okay, so if we have the same denominator in all the fractional term, then we will call that fractions as like fraction. Okay, now dear students, similar to the like fraction, let's see the unlike fraction. Okay, so the fractions in which we have the different denominators, okay, are called unlike fractions. Okay, so dear students, ऐसे fractions जिसमें डिनोमिनेटर डिफरेंट हो, अलग अलग हो, उन फ्रैक्शंस को हम बोलेंगे अनलाइक फ्रैक्शंस. फॉर एग्जांपल 2 by 5, 3 by 7 and 8 upon 11. Okay, so here dear students, you can see we have in all fraction we have different denominator. Okay, so we can say these are examples of unlike fractions. Okay, so if we have the different denominators in all the term, so we will call that fractions as unlike fractions. Okay, so dear students, आपको ये clear हो गया होगा कि what is fraction and what are the different types of fraction. Okay, now dear student, we are going to see the conversion of fraction. Okay, how one fraction is converted into other fraction. Okay, now dear students, we are going to see the conversion of fraction. Okay, so first of all we will see how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, then we will see the conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so let's see the first one. Okay, so dear students, here you can see 28 by 5, it is given in improper fraction. Okay, or we can say it is an example of improper fraction. You can see the denominator is less than the numerator. Okay, so we can say this is the example of improper fraction. So let's convert it into mixed fraction. Okay, so dear students, it is very easy. You have to only divide the numerator with the denominator. Okay, so let's divide it. So dear students, here 28, it is the dividend and we have to divide it by 5 and here 5 is the divisor. Okay, so let's divide it. So dear students, here 5 5s are 25. Okay, so we will have 25 and when we will subtract it, we will have 3. Okay, so dear students, here 5 is known as quotient and here 3 is the remainder. Okay, so now what we have done, we have divided 28 by 5. Then after that we are having one quotient term and one remainder term. So now we are going to write it into mixed fraction form. Okay, so for that, first of all we will have to write the quotient term first. So here we are writing 5. Then Okay, so this is our natural number. Okay, then after we have to write one proper fraction. Okay, so in proper fraction, in the numerator we have to write the remainder term. So here it is 3, so here we will write 3. Okay, and in the denominator we have to write the divisor. So here it will not change, because here in 28 by 5, 5 is the divisor. In the mixed fraction it will also be the same term, means 5 here. Okay, so dear students, so this is the conversion of improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Okay, so I hope आपको ये clear हो गया होगा. One more example we are going to see. Okay, so let's divide 57 by 13. Okay, so let's convert it into mixed fraction. So dear students, okay, we will follow the same process. So here 13 is the divisor and 57 is the dividend. We called it dividend. Okay, so when we will divide it, so here 13 fours we will have 52. So here we will subtract 52 from 57 and we will have remainder 5. Okay, so now dear students, as we have seen in the previous example, to convert, to write into mixed fraction form, first of all we have to write here the quotient term. Okay, so here the quotient is 4, so we will write here 4. Then so after that we have to write the numerator of proper fraction. So what will be the numerator? The remainder. So remainder is here, it is 5. Okay, and in the denominator, okay, we will write the same denominator as it is given in improper fraction. So dear students, now this is the mixed fraction form of this improper fraction. Okay, so I hope dear students, now it will be clear to you how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now dear student, we are going to see how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so again the process is very simple. Okay, only you have to multiply this natural number here 2, okay, with the denominator first. So here it is 4. So first of all we will multiply 2 into 4. Then after that we will add the numerator term. Okay, so it is 3 here. Okay, and in the denominator we will write the same term, okay, which is given in the mixed fraction. So here it is 4. Okay, so now dear students, let's simplify. So here 2 4s are 8 plus 3 and upon 4. Okay, so now again simplify. So here 8 plus 3 11 and by 4. So dear students, so this 11 by 4, it is the improper fraction form of the mixed fraction 2 3 by 4. Okay, so I hope dear students ये question आपको clear हो गया होगा. Okay, so again let's see one more example. So let's convert this 5 2 by 11 into improper fraction. Okay, so first of all we will multiply this natural number with the denominator term. Okay, so here 11, so we will multiply 5 with 11. Okay, then after that we will add the numerator term. Okay, so here 2 in this case. Okay, and denominator we will write the same term which is given in mixed fraction. Okay, so let's simplify. So 5 and 11, it will be 55 and plus 2 upon 11. So after simplifying we will have 57 upon 11. So dear students, this is the conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so I hope आपको ये question भी clear हो गया होगा. Okay, I hope dear students it will be clear to you how to convert one fraction into another. Now dear students, we are going to see comparison of two fraction term. Okay, so let's see. Students, we are going to see the comparison of fraction terms. Okay, so dear students, it's very easy to compare two fractional terms. Okay, so let's see with some examples. Okay, so dear students, if you see the example 1 and 2, so here we can notice that in both examples the denominator terms are same. Okay, means here 5 by 7, 7 is the denominator. Again in the 3 by 7, 7 is the denominator. Okay, similarly in the second example we are having same denominator, that is 13. Okay, so in that case if we have the same denominator, so we can easily compare the terms by seeing its numerator only. Okay, so just see the numerator, which one is the greater one, so that will be the greater fractional term. Okay, so here you can see the numerator 5 is greater than the numerator 3, so we can say that 5 by 7 is greater than the 3 by 7. Okay, similarly in the second example it is also an example of like fraction because we are having the same denominator term. Okay, in this case it is 13 here, so we can easily compare these two fractions by seeing its numerator only. So you can see here the numerator 15 is greater than the numerator 12, so we can say this term will be greater than. Okay, so now dear students, I hope it will be clear to you. Okay, friend, let's solve the third question. Okay, so if you see this question, so here this is an example of unlike fraction. Okay, because here we are having different denominator terms. Okay, so dear students, for comparison of unlike fractional term, first of all we have to convert it into like fraction terms, or we have to make the denominator equal. ओके, सो सबसे पहले अगर हमें इन दोनों टर्म को कंपेयर करना है तो हमें इसे लाइक फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा, या हम कह सकते हैं कि इनका जो डिनोमिनेटर है वो हमें सेम करना होगा. ओके, सो नो नीड टू वरी बिकॉज वी कैन इजिली डू दिस बाय टेकिंग द एलसीएम. ओके, इट मींस यहां हमें दोनों फ्रैक्शनल टर्म का जो डिनोमिनेटर है उसका एलसीएम लेना पड़ेगा. इट मींस द एलसीएम ऑफ 3 and 6 इट विल बी 6. ओके, सो आई होप डियर स्टूडेंट्स आपको एलसीएम निकालना आता होगा. ओके, सो द एलसीएम ऑफ 3 and 6 इट विल बी 6. डियर स्टूडेंट, इफ यू सी द फर्स्ट टर्म, सो हियर वी हैव 3 डिनोमिनेटर. ओके, but we have 6 LCM. Okay, so it means we have to multiply this denominator by a number so that we can get 6. Okay, so with which number we will multiply this 3 to get 6? Okay, so it is very easy. आप जो LCM है इसे इस डिनोमिनेटर से डिवाइड कीजिए. इट मीन्स व्हेन वी विल डिवाइड 6 by 3 वी विल हैव 2. इट मीन्स हमें ये जो फर्स्ट टर्म है 2 by 3 इसे 2 by 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हियर जस्ट नोटिस you will multiply this 2 by 3 with the 2 by 2. Okay, not only with 1 by 2. ओके, बिकॉज अगर आप केवल न्यूमरेटर में या डिनोमिनेटर में अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो हमारा क्वेश्चन, हमारा फ्रैक्शन चेंज हो जाएगा. ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी कि जिस नंबर से आप डिनोमिनेटर को मल्टीप्लाई करोगे उसी नंबर से आपको न्यूमरेटर को भी मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी the second term. So here we are having 5 by 6. Okay, so dear students, here 6 we are having denominator and 6 the LCM. So it means no need to multiply anything. Okay, हमें यहाँ पे second term में कुछ भी multiply करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, now let's simplify. So when we will multiply 2 and 2 we will have 4 and in the denominator 3 into 2 6. Now dear students, okay, we can easily compare 4 by 6 and 5 by 6. So you can see, okay, here we are having equal denominator, or we can say we have converted unlike fraction into like fraction. So we can easily compare by seeing its numerator term. So here you can see the numerator, it is 5, it is greater than 4. So we can say this term will be greater than this term. Or here 2 by 3 is less than with 5 by 6, or 5 by 6 is the greater one. Okay, so now dear students, I hope it will be clear to you. Okay, now we are going to solve the fourth question. Okay, again you can see here we are having the different denominator term. So first of all we have to convert into like fraction, okay, by making equal denominator terms. Okay, so dear student, for that again we will take LCM. So LCM of 10 and 5, so it will be 10. Okay, so after that here, because we are having the same, okay, denominator as LCM, so no need to multiply here. Okay, but in the second term, look at here dear students, here we are having 5 denominator and we are having 10 LCM. So what I told, आप जो LCM को इस denominator से divide कीजिए, means 10 divided by 5. So we will have 2. It means हमें इस fraction को 2 by 2 से multiply करना होगा. Okay, so let's multiply it. So we will have finally 4 2 ja 8. 8 by 10. Okay, so now you can see we are having the same denominator terms or like fractions. Now we can easily compare it by seeing its numerator terms. So here you can see the 8 numerator, it is greater than the 3. So we can say that 8 by 10, or finally here 4 by 5 is greater than 3 by 10 terms. Okay, so I hope dear students, now it will be clear to you how to compare two fractional terms. Okay, so only one thing you have to take care, if you are having different denominator or unlike fraction, in that case only you have to take LCM. And by taking LCM, you have to make the equal denominator terms. Okay, so I hope it will be clear to you. I hope dear students, आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा. Okay, so please like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Okay, so मिलते हैं next video में. Till then, be happy and take care of yourself.